Hi legends, hope you're doing great, hope you're doing amazing. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching it from. And I'm really proud of you for actually going through the course. And as I always say, learning and action are one to road. So I hope you're doing the activities. As an what I heard from Jim Rohn, he said that don't let your learning lead to knowledge. It will make you a fool. But when your learning leads to action, it will make you wealthy. So try as much as possible to actually do those activities. And I hope you did the last assignment about what is your talent and sharing it with the community. So maybe for the last session, you couldn't be able to actually identify what is your talent. So in this module or in this session, we're going to talk about how to identify your talents. So guys, how are you going to actually identify your talents? It is not a rocket science. It's very, very easy. And I've got some tips, some steps, some questions, whatever I can call it, to actually identify your talent. If you can actually answer those questions or those steps, you can actually identify your talents. Like, boom. So it's not kind of rocket science. It's very easy. So we're going to go through them right now. So number one is listening to others. Like those people around you, what they used to say is your talent. And people telling you that you are good at something for a very long time, for a very long time, that's a clue as well. That's number one. So number two, determine what's easy, like what comes to you naturally, and what do you do without thinking, or you really love doing. Think about that. So number three is, what do you enjoy doing the most? Think about like when you have free time, what do you love doing the most? So number four is, how did you spend your time as a child? Think about when you are a child, what do you love doing? Is it that you're always on computer? You love speaking to people? What do you love doing as a child? Think about that. Number five, what are you passionate about? As an adult, what are you passionate about? So you might be passionate about like public speaking, you are passionate about drawing. It doesn't matter, whatever you're passionate about, it can be your talent. And then number six, what do people compliment you on? People used to compliment you on a lot of things. So what do people used to compliment you on over and over? Think about that as well. Then number seven, what are you naturally good at? We call it like unconscious competence. Like you're good at it and you don't you don't put a lot of effort to actually do that thing. It just happens unconsciously. You do it unconsciously and you are really good at it. So what are you naturally good at? Number eight, what do you find easy that is hard for other people? Think about what a lot of people used to come to you for help with, and for you it's just a petty thing to you. Like it's not like a big thing or a big deal. It's something very, very easy for you to do, but for other people it might be hard. So what is that thing? And number nine, what activities makes you lose track of time? Think about those hobby or something that you really do of value, that when you're doing that thing you really forgot about the time, you lose track of time. So what is that activity? So number 10 is, who do you want to help? Who do you want to help? So think about that, because the person, like the kind of person you want to help that person with something. What is that thing that you want to help that person with? So that might be your talent. And also if you identify your talents by actually going through this series of questions or series of stages, that's not all. Just because you're talented about it, you need to develop it. You need to improve on that talent. And also, like your talent, like most people used to think that talent is just something that since I'm actually good at, so I'm like perfect on it. No, you have to develop that gift you have, because if you don't work on your talent, like you can't grow that talent and make the optimum use of it. So make sure you develop on your talent, you improve on your talent, and you grow your talent. And if all those 10 questions or 10 stages you went through, but you can answer any of those questions, so that means you have to try out some new different things and see which one like comes to you naturally, that you find it naturally easy to you. So that might be your talent. And I hope for you to actually identify your talent by going through these questions. And I don't think that it's very hard for someone to go through all these 10 questions and can't answer a single one question out of these 10. So hopefully after answering these questions, you can identify your talents. So that's it for this session. So this session's assignment is go to the resources section and download that PDF or that attachment. So print it out and make sure you answer all of those questions. I think there are 9 questions there. Make sure you answer all of those. And after answering those questions, you're going to be able to identify what is your talent, and make sure to share it to the Facebook community group so as to encourage you and to share it on. So can't wait to start seeing your talents popping up in the group as well. So guys, thank you for tuning in, and see you in the next video.